Hello everyone, it's Valvus Alarm here for another Q&A where I answer your questions. Once again, if you want to ask any questions, you can just simply ask it on the comments under this video, send me a message, Twitter, whatever's easier for you. So we're going to get straight into it. What has a better story, The Walking Dead TV series or The Walking Dead video game from Telltales? Now, I have only watched the first season of The Walking Dead, and I really enjoyed it. I mean, it took me a little while to kind of care about any of these characters, but I really ended up enjoying the TV series. Like I said, I've only watched the first season, so I wasn't able to see. I don't know how many other seasons there are. And as of right now, for this video, there's only been 3 episodes for the video game, which is gonna have 5 episodes altogether. And when it comes to which one is better, they're so close. They're very, very, very close. So I mean, I'm really attached to the characters in the video game than I am in the movie series, or I'm sorry, the TV series. But if there's but I'll go slightly more towards storytelling wise, probably more towards the TV series a little bit, because there are moments in the game where the voice acting isn't always as great, and it sometimes kills that emotional moment. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes, you get that lousy voice acting and you're like, that kind of killed the moment for me a little bit. So I'll go towards just slightly the TV series. Like I said, I enjoy the characters in the video game more, but storytelling wise, slightly more towards the TV series. Alright, next question is thoughts on the Wii U announced price. So the Wii U console will be shipping on November 18 for $299 for an 8 gig and $349 for a 32 gig. And I went online and it seems like the 32 gig is selling out more than the 8 gig. So will I get it? I mean, it really all depends on the games. I mean, that's really what it comes down to it. Some other launch titles are, Assassin's Creed 3, Black Ops 2, Zombie U, New Super Mario Bros. U, Epic Mickey, Darksiders 2. I mean, that's a pretty damn good lineup right there. So, I mean, you really can't go wrong with that lineup. I really am curious on Zombie U. I'm a horror guy, I gotta check out all the zombie games. But I won't buy it the first day. I never buy anything the first day. I always kind of wait a year and then purchase it. But when it comes to the price of it, it is a bit much. But if you're thinking about, well, we're messing with a tablet as well, it may not be as sophisticated as the iPad or any of those devices, but you're getting a bit of a tablet there. So that would normally bring up the price cost of the console. I'll just wait for a, maybe if they take out maybe $50 or something, I'll probably end up jumping into getting the Wii U. But I gotta get all the consoles. That's just me. I have to get the consoles. There are some of these games that I really want to try out. Epic Mickey 2 looks interesting. I want to see how that works out. So, like I said, for me, I'm waiting maybe a year. Maybe one price drop, even if it's just $50, I think that would be enough for me personally. Other people may have to wait until like maybe $100 price drop, but that's just my thoughts for it. Next question is thoughts on the PS3 Slim. It's slimmer, it's lighter, and the case looks crap. I don't like the design of it. Actually, my favorite design is the second iteration. If you look at the second iteration of the PS3, I think that one looks better, even though it may not be as glossy as the original PS3 design. But I'm not, the designs of it, I think it's great that it's lighter, but I really don't care. I don't care about the design of it. I just want that price to drop. That's all I care about. Alright, next question is thoughts on video game streaming services like Onlive or Gaikai. So for people that don't know, there are services out there like Onlive, where you'll be able to, if you have a good fast connection, you'll be able to stream the top of the line video games to your computer without having, you know, a very spec'd out, very, you know, hardcore, you know, computer or anything like that. I think it is kind of the future of where video games are going. I mean, it's a way to fight piracy. It's a way that you can have a game like Crisis, which is, you know, very heavy duty on a computer, and have everyone be able to check it out, you know. So I can't see how it's not going to be the sort of standard for video games in the future. Do I Am I doing it right now? Do I enjoy Onlive? Would I want to do it? I personally don't. Primarily because I am one of those people that enjoys a physical copy. And the remote, and you know, not too long ago, Onlive was going to go bankrupt and they were going to go out of business, but then they got bought by another company and now they're okay. But let's say that things didn't go okay. Let's say they did get bankrupt and they completely went out of business. I paid full price for these video games, and now, well, we're out of business, so cut it. Okay, now what happens to my video games? What do I don't get a copy, I don't get nothing. It's all gone, all because it's in their server somewhere. And that drives me nuts. I can't, maybe it's because I hate relying on others. I hate the fact that, you know, in order for me to play something, I have to make sure that they're doing their job and make sure their servers are okay. And that's the thing that I loved about, you know, the PS2 and the PS1 and the Xbox and stuff like that. You didn't have to rely on someone on the other side somewhere for me to play my game. Alright? If I move somewhere and I don't have internet because I just moved, I may not have internet for a week, then that's okay. I can just pop in my PS2, pop in the game, play something, no one cares. But nowadays, it's like, you know, if you don't have internet access to something, you can't play something. You can't play the game. And I can't handle that. I need a physical copy. I will always want a physical copy because I don't want some sort of man in the middle blocking me from doing what I want to do, or some box somewhere. And that's going to be it for this Q&A right here. Once again, thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching the videos. You guys are awesome. Once again, I'm going to keep pumping them out, and hopefully you guys enjoy more of it. So if you have any questions, like I said, just write in the comments and I'll definitely look at it, see if I can do it next week for you guys. So all you guys stay safe.